Hey y'all, it's your girl Tashondarenaee. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my recipe for peach cobbler. So if you would like to see how I do it, please stay tuned. For this recipe, you're going to need butter, sugar, cornstarch, vanilla, pie crust, peaches, lemon juice, nutmeg, and milk. This recipe is for canned peaches only. You could use frozen peaches or fresh peaches, but you do have to take a couple different steps. So this recipe is specifically for canned peaches. And to get started, you want to go ahead and add your peaches, including the juice, to a pot over a medium heat. Next, you want to add your sugar, nutmeg, and lemon juice. Be sure to add your butter as well. For this recipe, I used two 15-ounce cans of sliced peaches in heavy syrup. I used 1.5 cups of white granulated sugar, a half stick of butter, 1 tablespoon of nutmeg, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Next, I added 2 tablespoons of vanilla. I was supposed to add 1/4 cup of evaporated milk to this pot as well, and I totally forgot to add it. But be sure to add that evaporated milk. You're definitely gonna want that. The full list of ingredients and measurements will be listed below in the description box. Once you have all the ingredients added, just give it a stir, and you want to let that come to a low boil. You want to allow this mixture to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. You want to allow the peaches to soften a little. After the filling has cooked down some, you want to be sure to taste it to make sure it is to your liking. And if it is not, go ahead and add whatever you think it needs. While you allow the mixture to cook, you want to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to a separate dish or cup and mix well with water. And you don't need to use a lot of water, maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons of water. You're going to use this to thicken the filling. Once you have this mixture mixed well, you want to begin to add it to your filling. You should start with a small amount and gradually add more to get the thickness that you desire. And the longer this stays on the heat, the thicker it will get, so you shouldn't have to use the entire mixture. As you can see, it has started to get a little thicker. And at this point, you should still have your setting to about a medium heat. As your peaches continue to simmer, you want to go ahead and prepare your baking dish with the crust. And I'm using two 9-inch ready-made pie crusts from Kroger. And before I lay it in the baking dish, I'm going to spray the baking dish lightly with Baker's Joy. Now, I'm not going to pre-bake the crust before I add the filling. You can definitely do so if you like. I think it just comes down to personal choice. I prefer to not bake it beforehand. I actually prefer the doughy, soft dough when I make peach cobbler. But if you like it crunchy, honey, go ahead and bake it before you fill your baking dish. Once you have your baking dish prepared with the pie crust, you want to begin to add the filling. I use a cup to do it. I don't like to just pour the entire contents into the baking dish because I do reserve some of the juice. To prevent a spill in your oven, don't fill the dish completely to the top. I would only fill it about 3/4 full. Now you want to cover this with the second layer of crust. Once you've added the second layer of crust, you do want to take a generous portion of sugar and sprinkle it over the top. You can also sprinkle some nutmeg on the top if you would like. At this point, your oven should be preheating to 350. You want to bake the cobbler between 45 and 60 minutes. It really just depends on your oven. And when it comes out, this is what it should look like. And you really should allow the cobbler to rest for about 15 to 20 minutes before you serve it. And you can serve the cobbler with ice cream, Cool Whip, whipped cream, or you can just have it all by itself. I like to have mine with ice cream. So there it is, my recipe for peach cobbler, and it is so good. I hope you will give this recipe a try, and if you have not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Also, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel to be seen with this YouTube algorithm. Also, please hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.